Welcome to Gateway Garage. I'm Jeff, and in this episode I'm going to be replacing both front wheel hubs and both front axle seals. So stick around and check it out. So I got all the bolts out that hold the hub on. Now I just got to kind of tap this with a hammer and the hub should come out. So if you were just going to replace the hubs, you could stop there, but since I'm going to be replacing the axle seals, I'm going to go ahead and pull this CV axle out too. Now I got this passenger side all taken apart. I got the hub out, the CV hanging there. Now I'm going to jump over to the other side, but the lighting's kind of bad on that side of the shop. If you guys know any good electricians that could put some lights in for me. So I'm going to take that other side apart, get that all taken off, and then we'll get ready to take that front diff out and we'll pick it up there. Alright, so I got quite a bit done. I got this other side all tore apart, the hub out, and the CV axle out. I got all the bolts for the differential taken out. Well, not taken out, but they're all loose, ready to go, ready to come out. I got it draining the oil right now. And it's a color of oil I've never seen before. It's like a silver, and it's really thick and metallic-y, and there was a whole bunch of sludge on the plug when I pulled it out. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to change the seals. I'm going to put new fluid back in it, and we're going to call it good, because I can't. Just going to pretend like it's just fine for now. And maybe eventually we'll put some gears in this truck. I'm thinking kind of maybe I might switch to 456 on this. Might do something soon. I don't know. Anyway, I'll show you in a minute what I did to pull this differential out of here. But what I did is I took the 3 bolts out of the power steering box, and I moved that whole thing forward so the pitman arm's out of the way, and there's plenty of clearance so that I can just drop this thing straight down. So got the drive shaft unhooked, got all the bolts on the differential ready to come out, and I'm going to go inside, let this thing finish draining. I'm going to go catch some lunch, and we'll pick it back up when I pull this differential out. Well, I got the diff out. It's sitting here on the ground. Man, that was way more of a pain in the butt than it needed to be. I couldn't quite get the power steering pump or the power steering box forward enough to drop that down. I was kind of torquing on it a little bit to get it to move, and next thing I know, I got power steering fluid pouring all over me. So I got to try to fix that now. Might have to put a new steering box on it. But I got this out now. I'm gonna get it up on my shop on the bench, start taking the seals out of it, and we'll get that done so we can get this put back together and put back in and get the hubs back on and the truck rolling around again at least. We'll go from there. But man, this is difficult. It's not only difficult learning how to do these projects on my own. I never have help out here. I'm always out here all by myself working on stuff. Plus, I'm trying to learn how to make the videos, and it's frustrating. And sometimes it takes all the fun out of it. So, but I'm going to keep plugging through. We'll get through this, and then get this truck put back together and back on the road. All right, so I got the rear diff out. It's sitting on my table here. I'm going to go ahead and start taking it apart so I can replace these seals. Well, I accidentally had my camera not on video when I took all the bolts out. But stuff's a pain in the ass by yourself, but I'm gonna get it done. I gotta take a break. I'm gonna charge the camera. I'm gonna finish pulling this out, swap this seal in, get the diff ready to go back in, and we'll get them hubs back on by the end of the day. So I got the camera charged back up, but I kept working and I got quite a bit done. I got the differential back in. I got the axles bolted back to the differential. I got the other side all completely done. I got the hub on and everything. Got the brakes all put back together over there. So we're gonna go ahead and put this hub back together, and then I'm gonna torque everything down after that, and then we should be ready to put the wheels back on and put this thing back on the ground. Well, this project's basically done and dusted. I got everything torqued down to proper spec, the axle nuts, the spindle bolts, the caliper bolts. Them caliper bolts are kind of a bear, 220 foot-pounds. You got to put some oomph into that. But that's how you change out the hubs and axle seals on a Silverado. But this is not like a how-to channel by any means. I'm learning how to do this stuff as I'm doing it. This is more just like a diary, video diary of me working out in the shop, and you guys are just here hanging out with me, the couple of you that are still hanging out. So just take it for what it is and hang out for future projects, and hopefully soon I'll be able to start working on some fun stuff and start doing some drag racing videos, stuff like that. Maybe I'll take you on a turkey hunt I got coming up pretty soon. That's why I'm trying to get this truck all dialed in and ready to go hunting. I gotta set the back up again for camping and hunting. So that's it. Thanks for watching this episode of Gateway Garage, and we'll catch you next time.